We gather here today to say goodbye to Nancy Davis Reagan, a beautiful, smart, and gracious woman, a woman who captured the heart of a man who loved his craft, his country, and his countrymen, and most especially loved this remarkable woman. They were as close to being one person as it is possible for any two people to be.
And as they headed towards us, President Reagan beamed. He threw his arm around my shoulder, and he said with a grin, "You know, Brian, for two Irishmen, we sure married up." It reflects a unique Reagan reality. She really always was on his mind.
Unlike so many people these days, she never seemed to harden differences into definitions.
She could be, as we all saw in those photographs and video, of the adoring wife in public, but behind the scenes, she was a politically astute analyst and the keeper of the flames. She knew how to protect her husband and her president, but also her own place, to stand her ground, and once it had been resolved, to move on.
We were never mild with one another, whether we were distant and angry or bonded and close. Our emotions burned up the color chart. Nothing was ever gray. But there were moments in our history when all that was going on between us was love. I choose to remember those moments.
My father was confident, but he was not an arrogant man at all. And it takes a great deal of chutzpah to run for President of the United States, or even Governor of California, for that matter. And her absolute belief in him gave him that chutzpah to run for office. I don't know that he would have done it otherwise. If my mother had one great talent, I think it was that she knew how to love, and she loved one man more than the world. In her later years, after my father had gone, she used to ask me whether I thought she would be with him again when she died. I'm not a believer in the supernatural, but I always assured her that wherever Dad had gone, she was surely going to go there too. We should all be so lucky as to end up where we've always wanted to be. And today my mother comes to rest on this lovely hilltop with its far-reaching views next to her beloved Ronald Reagan Library, as they always wished it to be, resting in each other's arms, only each other's arms, till the end of time.
All that the Father